Ladies and gentlemen, folks watching along on the internet, friends of Leslie County everywhere, today's a fantastic day. Today, Wendover is back under local management. My name is Joel Brashear, and it is my distinct honor and privilege to announce that the Leslie County Betterment Incorporated has come to terms and accepted the donation of the entire Wendover facility effective immediately. Since it was built in 1925, Mary Breckenridge's home here at Wendover has stood as a monument to philanthropy and perseverance. Miss Breckenridge came to Leslie County to bring modern medicine to the mountains, and through her work, countless lives have been improved. We're honored to be afforded this opportunity to preserve and expand her legacy, and this complex represents that, and we hope to share this impactful message for generations to come. To accomplish this mission, the Leslie County Betterment has formed the Wendover Preservation Council. This is a committee of local leaders and experts who will guide Wendover to a bright and successful future. Members include myself, Joel Brashear, who will act as chair, Yolanda Scaff, who will act as vice chair, Frank Baker II, our treasurer, Kirsten Webb, our secretary, Amy Pennington Brodnicki, and Leroy Lewis. Speaking for the council, we're acutely aware of the tremendous task ahead of us, but we're anxious to get started. The first duty of this council is to procure funding for this facility, and it's a big task. Through a partnership with the Leslie County Community Foundation, an affiliate with the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, we've created a campaign fund that will work to accept donations that will directly preserve and fund the operations of Wendover. If you're watching along on the internet, you see the website on your screen. We can also accept donations through the mail at P.O. Box 948, Hyden, Kentucky 41749, care of Frank Baker. Other funding opportunities are obviously in the works and will be announced moving forward. Now, we have a lot of guest speakers with us today. Folks who are anxious to talk about this wonderful opportunity, and it's my pleasure to bring State Senator Brandon Smith to the stage.
Well, thank you for having us here today, and it looks like a fantastic attendance of people who are very excited about the transition here. You've heard me say before that my mother's, one of her wonderful talents was quilting, and she would take something that had been purposed one time, maybe a jacket or a sheet, and turned it into a quilt that we still have and treasure in our household. Projects like Wendover are another patchwork in the quilt of what make up this whole region. There's thousands of them. It served a purpose and was part of another program that changed courses, which a lot of us don't agree with. But as it was pulled away from that and stood alone, it took our community and the leadership in this room and a lot of people that are tuning in right now to repurpose that and stitch it back into the fabric of the community where it belongs. And so, like so many projects you'll pass as you go home today that are neatly stitched into the community and the network and the fiber of all the things we've grown up and loved and known, this is one that you can take heart to know that with this new leadership and the mission and the purpose over there, that it's going to continue to be a part of this quilt that each and every one of us in here will own for the rest of our lives forever. So thank you for the vision over there. Thanks for keeping this viable, some of the best fried chicken you'll ever have. And to get up there and use this part of it, because it truly is a part of the history that belongs to not just me, but each and every person in this room, everybody that's ever stopped by there and stood by the fire, and our parents and grandparents and all those who have loved it. So God bless each of you, and thank you for showing up today, and thanks for your support. Now let's raise some money. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Now I'd like to bring up State Representative Derek Lewis.
Thank you very much. Honored to be here today. And real quick, Frank, when he brought this up to me, and it was a novel idea, I was like, "There's no way." But he persevered through that. And real quick, Frank, Kevin, everybody on Betterment, let's give them a round of applause because that's why we're here today. Now, when Frank asked me to speak, I wasn't sure what I was going to say. I mean, this is a very monumentous occasion today. I mean, this is huge for Leslie County and its people. What am I going to say? And so A couple weeks ago, I was in Clay County at an event, and I gave a speech about the Alpha and the Omega. And so some of you have probably heard of that before. And the Alpha, of course, and Omega is the first and last letter in the Greek alphabet. It's also in the Bible, in the book of Revelations, meaning the end of time, or the beginning of time being the Alpha, and the end of time being the Omega. And so this is how I was going to put the speech together, and I was going to say, Alpha being when Mary Breckenridge first came here, what she meant to this community, the historical significance of the place that we are in right now, and what it means to the people of Leslie County, its heritage, its values. Then I was going to really fire you all up. I was going to talk about the Omega, right? I was going to talk about how we have a liberal board of directors that decided, we'll borrow their heritage and we'll raise money for our own things. But as far as actually being a partner in the community, they packed up and left. They went up for sales. And then not soon after that, took a window with them that belonged to the community. Not too long after that, we were down here, this was open. Omega, it's the end. Close it up. And so then I was going to fire you all back up and talk about how, this isn't the Omega. We have a long way to go. But in giving speeches, and I see a few politicians in the room around here, and I know you all have given speeches just as well as I have. That's not the speech I wanted to give today, because that's not that's not the meaning of today. The meaning of today and the speech that should be given today is the fact, it's not about the Alpha. It's not about the Omega. It's the fact that this place, this historical place, is back in the hands of Leslie Countyans, not board of directors from other states who might come here on occasion, but right back here where it belongs. And so, again, it's not about the Omega. We have a beautiful people, a resilient people. We'll find a way. Now, I'm not questioning that. But again, the important thing today is Leslie Countyans get to make that decision. And I've given a lot of speeches. I just told you how I crafted mine, but this is one of the best ones I've ever given. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. I'd like to bring up Leslie County Judge Executive William Lewis.
Well, I don't have any speech much to make, but I just would like to say to the Betterment Foundation, I think you've hit a home run today with this, and I'm really proud of you all. And looking down the road with this now, hoping that we can all work together and tie it into the plans that we have back on Leco. Everybody's familiar with the projects, and I think the pavilion and the venue and all that we're hoping to accomplish back there. And I just feel like that this area and Leco and everything is going to be the heartbeat of Leslie County in the future. And I look forward to working with all of you. And anything the fiscal court can do in support of this, why, we'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Now I'd like to ask Mayor Carol Joseph to join us.
I want to thank everybody for coming out to what I think is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I'm very attached to Wendover since I have a house down the road, raised my children there, and we all love it. And we also love Mary Breckenridge and her legend, and I feel like she would be so happy to know this back in the hands of her people. She says in her book over and over again about how these are her people. And when she came here, she had lots of things to worry about, like fording rivers, delivering babies, somebody with all kinds of horrible injuries I don't know how one nurse could do, and faced a big challenge. So she asked her cousin Scott, she just started, just because was overwhelmed, and she started telling him about it. And he looked at her and he said, remember, Mary, always give more, not less. So I challenge all of us, and I'm so proud of this young people in this committee because they definitely give more than less. And I want to thank you all very much for making this happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Finally, I'd like to ask Chamber President Andrea Begley to come up.
Well, I'm just so excited to be here today. Many of you know and have heard me talk over and over about you know, my mom being born at Mary Breckenridge and myself and my daughter, I was fortunate to have her there. And so Mary Breckenridge has just always been such an integral part of our community. And to be here at Wendover and know that it's in the hands of our local folks. The Betterment Foundation is a great group to work with. They've always been a great partner for the chamber. And, you know, as chamber president, we always, and as our chamber board, we have several members here today, we always work to encourage people to shop local. And I want to put that and charge everyone here with that today is treat this like a local business. When you're looking for a venue for your parties or reunions or anniversary, whatever you're doing, check out Wendover because it is beautiful. And, you know, Frank is ready to start. I'm going to put you on the spot. Frank is ready to start renting some rooms at some of our of the facilities. So utilize it the best that we can. And with that, I want to say that we're actually going to go ahead and host our July chamber meeting right here. So that'll be July 15th at noon, and we're just really excited and look forward to partnering with you all any way we can.
Thank you, Andrea. She's a little shorter than I am. And lunch will be provided at Chamber, so make sure you join us that day. Folks, I really appreciate you coming out today. This is a tremendous occasion. This is an amazing opportunity for Leslie County. It really is. It's a once-in-a-lifetime, once-in-a-generation opportunity, and we've got to take advantage of it. And when I say we, I don't mean the folks on the Wendover Preservation Council. I don't mean the folks on the Betterment. I mean we as a community, all of us working together. It's going to take us all. As we take control of this facility, we walk in the door with tens of thousands of dollars in debt. That's a fact. We know that. We do not have that in the bank right now. We're going to need your help. If you want to see Wendover succeed, if you want to see this facility thrive, we're going to have help. Absolutely, we're going to go after grants. Absolutely, we're going to go after every penny of funding we can find. But part of that's going to have to be from us. It's going to have to be. The website you see on your screen, bit.ly/LCCF Wendover, will take you to a website where you can give every penny will go straight to this facility. Every penny. There's no administration costs. There's no fees. Every penny you give goes straight to Wendover. I can't find a deal better than that anywhere. We have to take advantage of that. This is a campaign fund we've established. There's no like it anywhere that I can find. We have to take advantage of this opportunity. We will not get a Wendover in Leslie County again. It will not happen. But to make it succeed, we have to have funding. So I can't ask you enough. Please help us. Please help us. Moving forward, future plans for the facility are still being developed, obviously. Once funding is established, we're going to look for what we're calling a founding director. This is a person who we hope to have an immense passion for this facility that will lead us moving forward. We don't know who that person is right now, but part of what we're doing, a part of our job is going to be to find that person. So we're going to go on a nationwide search. If you know somebody who has a passion for Wendover, a passion for Mary Breckenridge, send them to us. Come find us. Come talk to us. We want to hear from you. And with that, I appreciate your time. Please enjoy our lunch. Folks watching at home, check out that website. Contact us on Facebook. Contact us through email. We'd love to hear from you. Again, we are so proud to be the trustees of this facility. And moving forward, we see a lot of bright things in the future of Hyde and Leslie County. Thank you. Oh, before you cut off, we have a ribbon to cut. I'm glad Andrea reminded me. We have a ribbon to cut. If I can get the Leslie County Betterment Board, the Wendover Preservation Council, and all of our guest speakers to join me up here. I'm glad you said that. I got to have somebody keep me between the lines. I'll hold this in. That's as much ribbon as I've got on this one. What we can do, let's do this.
Pull it.
And then we'll do another one.
Yep. Wait,
Let's
it
go.
has to be red. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be such a girl here.
No, I understand.
It's gotta be some color. Frank's got scissors. Should I?
worried about everyone's safety today.